don't gotta look any further, no, I'm down for you. Haters watch their mouth and when they see me, know I rock for you. They ain't messing with you when they see me fix your crown. It's ride or die for you. Riding through the city with the top down, screaming fuck the world, we on top now. All my ladies fine and we're independent. Got a bag of tons, not a penny missing.
Yo, welcome back. It's the You Can Six with us, the one and only. So today we're gonna talk about some topics, and we're gonna start with what irritates everybody. Something big or small.
Where do you want to start?
You.
Well, I had to say something. Something that irritates me. A lot of things irritate me. I think that's just the Virgo in me, though. But I stay real quiet. I could say something. I don't want to talk smack about my mom, but we're gonna take it there, right? So the last thing she did to me that irritated me and made no sense was she pulls up, we're talking, hanging out. She's like, "You look so stressed. You look tired. Your hair falling out."
Damn.
I'm like, oh, damn, right? And she's telling me all this. I'm like, no, it's Mateo banging me up, taking out my baby hairs. And she's like, but I'm going to Mexico and I need you to work my full-time job. So how you going to tell me I look stressed? I look depressed.
She's like, damn, girl, you got a lot on your plate, but here's some more.
Here's some more.
Yes.
Nah,
and then she want to give me the whole, like, you do a lot for your friends. First of all, y'all are my direct friends. Haven't I been, like, more MIA than ever?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't I been, like...
But also, because now you have two full-blown kids.
Well, that's
it's
why
not like you have a baby. Like, he's literally starting to run around now.
I know.
Yeah, he can walk
that's why
now.
I'm trying to tell her.
Now
She's
he's
like,
walking
for your
everywhere.
friends and this. And I'm like, no, my friends is MIA because I made them MIA. I'm nowhere to be found. They barely talk to me because I don't reply. And I only reply for the podcast.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And she said barely.
Sometimes.
So, exactly. So
Talking about barely. Keep that comment.
Look. That irritated me a little bit because it's like, how are you going to come here and tell me all of that and then just drop something on my plate like that? But, of course, I did it.
Did you get to keep the money?
No, yeah. Of course, she's like, and I'm going to pay you better than my other workers. I said, okay. I'll do it.
Well, thank goodness.
Right.
I'm your daughter.
Right.
Man, she's
At
like,
least there's
damn,
that.
you look stressed. Your hair is falling out. Work this job. And you got to give me the bread.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would have been the last.
That would have been crazy.
Quadruple whammy.
Nah.
But,
Double
things
whammy.
like that irritate me.
Times two.
Sorry, did you let it get to you or did you let it go?
I wouldn't say I let it get to me, but it definitely, like, I only got to see Mateo an hour a day when I was working like that because
Dang.
we were still hitting the gym. I was still doing the things that I needed to do. I didn't let that, like, backtrack me on
Good for
anything.
you, though. That's good.
But it was hard, I'm not gonna lie. Only seeing Mateo for an hour was really sad. But
So when your mom pressed you though, did you argue with her or did you just like let it go?
no, because I was like, you know what, she's going to Mexico for her studies, so I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. Then Ceci had to, like, take care of Brian for the weekend, so she had something to do too. And I think I was even gonna talk to Cess, like, girl, I can't help you with Brian this weekend because I'm gonna be asleep because I need to catch up on a lot of stuff. But I didn't even have to talk to her. She just handled Brian. So I don't think I let it get, like, I didn't get pissed about it. But I was, like, a little sad. But it was only for a week and a half, so we managed.
Hi, babe.
So Naya, you want to go next?
Okay. Straight off the rip, y'all, something that annoys the heck out of me is when people ask me if I'm doing something while I'm doing it.
Oh, like how you call me asking me what I'm doing while I'm working, and you always know that I'm working?
No, because
At
you're
that
suspicious.
time?
She posts stories about her being home at 9 a.m. Like, what are you doing home at 9 a.m.?
Oh, why are you like that? Why are people like that? Kevin's like, why'd you post that? Why are you at the gym right now? I'm not. Why? I couldn't just hold on to the picture.
No,
a little bit longer?
I can't post my picture a little later. Like, no, like you can, but Shorty don't answer the text. She don't answer the calls. Dubbing me. Only see it on the story. So what am I supposed to think? You home?
So you're clocking T?
So I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna say, where are you at?
Like she don't got my location to see that I was in Copay.
No, I'm not looking.
Doing my job.
No, I'm not looking. No, I'm not looking because you gallivanting.
Fine,
So now
look.
Explain yourself.
She don't look. Finally, she's like this.
I watch all my little Sims. If I have your location, I am.
But I thought you weren't.
I don't give out my locations for this reason because I feel like y'all just want to watch me.
I do.
What?
I do.
What? Why do y'all want to watch
This is
me?
the big one right
You
here.
ready?
Bro,
Look,
begging me for my location, like.
About what irritates us.
Yeah, you looking at my location and clocking my
No, you're
location.
right. Let's get back because she's starting me up. Yo. So anyway, yeah, it really annoys me when people ask me like what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, like or like, are you gonna do this? Like if I stand up and you see me walk towards the sink to do the dishes, why are you asking me if I'm gonna do the
Are you
dishes?
subbing your mother?
Yeah, all mothers.
I guess I'm subbing my mother right now.
Because I do that too. I'm not
But
gonna
it
lie.
happens to me. That's just like the most general occurrence.
Oh,
but like
I
one
could
time it
call her.
happened to me. I was putting the key in the door, and somebody's like, "Are you gonna open the door?" Well, now I'm gonna go back in the car.
Yeah, now we about to wait.
Now
Yo,
we're gonna
facts.
wait.
Now you bring my groceries in.
Just want to put a mother.
Like, no, just testing the key.
Yeah.
It's not just my mom though. Mom, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not coming for you.
Just-
I love you.
I'll
I
call
know
her
I
right
should
now,
do the dishes.
Naya.
I know I should do the dishes more. I'm just saying.
Oh, so you don't even do the dishes.
No, I'm doing the dishes, but I just know that I should like do it more timely, if that makes sense. My mom is very like, if
what
you
I was
make
gonna
it
say.
clean right away,
Yeah,
and I'm
you're-
very like, I just cooked a meal, I just ate. Let me relax for a second, and then I'll get up and do the dishes.
Now we know how her room
Okay,
looks
but
like.
but I get that. And that's why I wanted to come with the whole mother
if
perspective.
we went on camera right now, I'd be like,
Do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold up.
We stand back.
Cecily's like, hold up. I protect her.
Hold on, yeah, hold on.
Well, I was just saying, do it.
I don't want to fight you. I just want a hug. It's been so long.
I guess.
Hand hug.
Ew. Look. Bro, awkward. That shit look like
No,
this.
it's actually like this. You're mad you didn't get a hand hug.
Oh my God.
I do these.
What?
Whoa, what is that?
I've
never seen
that. Look like a hand hug.
This don't look right. This look like this.
No.
That's
what you
crazy.
think.
Hold on. How did we get here? Hold on.
First of all, you're the real diddler here, miss. Can I get a kiss?
You're cutting that out. You're doing too much.
She said, "Don't let them know I'm gay."
She's out right now. Cut the camera.
Anyway, okay,
All right.
my bad.
All right, so what annoys you?
What gets me mad? Well,
What doesn't get her mad? All right, so
the fucking ticket Angie had, fucking scroll all the
Yo.
way down.
Am I the host?
No, wait. Insert the picture of Seth using them as binoculars.
Thank you, bro. That shit was wild. I'm not gonna lie.
all right, so
Okay, what gets me mad?
Gets you upset? Amongst the list of things that already get you mad.
Okay, what? Okay, I'm gonna just say what got me upset today.
Today. Go.
What
What are not
happened?
even doing
Yo, listen, it's people telling on themselves because I wasn't even gonna mention her, but now that we're here.
Oh my god.
Now, what gets me mad? I don't know, like your job making you do 3 things in one day and not paying you what it is, and yeah, that gets me mad. That pisses
Expecting
me
more
off.
for what you're giving.
Yeah, and then you know me, a little scared to go in that office and demand my $5, but
Then she calls on the phone and she's like, "I want the 5."
yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that gets me irritated. Your job just keep adding to the pile of shit you already have to do and not trying to compensate you.
Do they do that to all your workers? Because you're in a male dominant job, so you're the only woman really working there, and I feel like that happens. I know I'm about to get deep into this, but I feel like women are underpaid. I mean, they are.
And you can
No, they
agree
are.
or
It's
disagree
literally-
with
It's
us.
true.
It's
It's
facts.
true.
Let us know in the comments what you think. You think that women are underpaid, or are like
Absolutely.
all these years we've been fighting for equal pay? Do you think that women get the equalness?
You know what?
We never
Someone
get
I
it.
literally spoke about this the other day to someone, and someone tried to say like, "Oh, but it's because like women really aren't like in terms like in words you could say girls."
I don't get
Somebody said like, "Oh, like women aren't girls, so they're constantly like pushing themselves down on the ladder, blah blah, not like making their presence known and stuff like that, but instead mostly just in competition with each other."
When I walk in a room, you
But
guys
I
are
didn't
there.
agree, and I was like, "Nah, honestly,
women's
it's the men."
they're doing
What
the
is it?
same sport. Women's basketball. They're doing the same sports as men.
Weren't
And
you
they're
just
getting
saying we
paid
should go to a
way
game?
less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Way less.
okay, but they're getting paid way less, and I've had conversations with my guy friends about this, and they're right. We don't support women's basketball though.
Very
Have
true.
you
Yeah,
gone
we
to a
don't. But I
basketball
don't watch
game?
men's basketball either. So
Yeah,
y'all
I
can't
don't
put me in
either.
that
I don't
list.
either. That's a fact. But a
But
lot.
majority of people that do
Yeah,
watch
majority of
the
women
men's
watch
basketball.
men.
And the
But it
only
is what's
way,
promoted.
Yeah, but exactly. And what's more promoted is sex, right? So like my friend with always tells me, he's like, I'm not gonna watch girls playing basketball, but if they throw on some underwear and a sports bra, I'll fucking watch. I'm like, oh, okay, now you want to watch it. But this summer, all of us are gonna go to a WNBA
Hell yeah.
game, and we're gonna go support them, and they gonna get paid more.
Changing,
Our girls.
yeah, changing the world for the ladies one step at a time.
I could afford
But
that
the-
too because the tickets is cheap.
Yep.
But I was just gonna say, girls basketball is coming up because I see a lot of like professional basketball players also trying to support and bring more crowd to like basketball.
Not for nothing, but I've been seeing like a lot of attention to like women athletes in the Olympics, just like highlighting them. Like that one girl, Simone, what was her name?
Yeah, Simone
Biles.
Biles.
Simone Biles. She was
Yeah.
real big. I remember seeing like a couple more, but I'm just like
Serena Williams.
I've been
there's,
predominantly
the
seeing,
other
like,
track star.
a
Yeah.
lot more females' faces being promoted, like
I feel it
Olympic
depends on the
wise.
sport, though. But,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what sport do
Because
you
like
guys?
basketball, the men is getting highlighted. Like
Yeah.
gymnastics.
It's
Oh, I guess.
basically,
women are
yeah.
getting
I mean, they also say, I think it's also like the way they play too. I feel like it's more. I don't really know much about men's basketball and girls basketball, but I'm sure men's basketball has a lot more. I guess like what points?
Athleticism,
Like no, like
like-
they just play. Like their plays are better. I don't know.
Who, men or
In my
women?
opinion,
Men.
Yeah,
I
Men.
feel
Not for nothing.
This is
men-
more entertaining.
Men work, not that they work harder, but they can do more.
I
Like,
mean,
they're
their bodies
stronger.
are built.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're built.
it's scientifically
Yeah.
proven.
So-
Men's body is built to endure that type
Yeah.
of whatever, like just the stamina and all that.
What were you saying?
Even in track.
no, I feel like even women's basketball is very competitive. I don't think that I've watched both, and I mean, I guess because the crowd is like jumping in the background and like, you know, it just feels different. But in reality, I think it's
I mean,
almost the same.
women's. I feel like women. You guys really aren't into soccer. Soccer is like my thing, but women's
It's
soccer
very competitive.
is honestly it's way more competitive than the male sports. Like
Yeah.
the males get hurt, they roll around on the floor. The girls body check each other and like just keep like running. And I'm like, what's going on here? But I mean, you really got to think about it because no matter what industry you're in, it's all aligned for entertainment purposes anyway. Like
Yeah.
they get paid when they get hurt. They get paid extra. Like it's crazy the way that it really. I mean, I don't know logistics of it, but it's just crazy the way that it works. Like I was just saying this the other day. We as a whole, as humans, root for people to get their ass beat in a ring. Like people literally get knocked out, and we're like, yeah.
I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
Are you
baddies.
talking about like MMA or?
MMA, boxing.
I don't like that. I don't like.
I don't like that
watching
either.
I just feel
I like it. Just, you know, like when their nose break.
I don't like the boxing. I don't
You
like
wanna do
MMA,
it,
like
bro.
fist on face.
Yeah.
Like, I don't,
Yeah.
or, like,
Yeah, no,
you
that's
could
a
kick
little
somebody in their
brutal.
face. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They be
TikTok-
looking crazy after the
Yeah.
fights.
TikTok brought up some like videos of like knockouts, and bro, like these guys like get hit and they just don't like straight back, and I'm like, think about the permanent damage that's like they have to wear all these pads and like these contact sports, but you're literally getting paid to beat each other up, and you're not wearing no padding. Like there has to be permanent damage
May
somewhere.
the best person win. That's just what it
Honestly.
is. Whoever's the best skilled, you better be skilled out the ass. You
Yeah.
better.
To me, it feels like a circus.
Yeah.
Like watching people get hurt and paying for it and like making money like
Yeah.
that. It just
Baddies.
feels like a circus.
But the world goes on, so I guess that brings us to back on track to Alicia of what makes you angry.
What irritates?
Yeah, what irritates you?
Not angry.
I would say like my big one is probably like hypocrites, right? Like you're
I
not
guess
about
all
to tell me.
Yo.
You just said, I hate when people ask me what I'm doing. That's
That's crazy.
That's hypocritical.
Y'all are all hypocrites.
Yeah, we all are hypocrites. We are.
But
'Cause-
when you're
No, we
being a
all
hypocrite, not acknowledging it,
Yeah.
or, like it going over your head
Yeah.
and being like whatever, I guess that would irk you.
I feel like at one
Annoying
point
as
we can
hell.
all be hypocritical, but like
No,
I feel
we
like it's the
all are.
acknowledgement point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do it all
Like-
the time, all day.
And I don't like, first of all, I don't like being told what to do. So then you gonna tell me I can't do something that you be doing? Oh, you're
hell.
bugging. You're bugging.
You know how I deal with hypocrites though? Every time somebody gives me like advice and they tell me like, oh, and I'm thinking like, this person doesn't do this, and I'm like, oh, really? Show me, lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I like nip it in the butt real quick, and then they'd be like, and I'm like, it's not that easy.
All right, you can.
Nah, wait though. One small thing that actually annoys the fuck out of me though, staring. Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but it bothers me.
Like when you catch the person.
Like, yo, yes, and if I catch you, like, all right, we seeing each other.
Let's look
made
away.
Let's look away now. If
You
I
look
look
back up, the
back
person's
in
still
that direction and you looking at me,
Facts.
bro, it's up. It's up. I'm giving you the dirtiest look, and I'm gonna have a problem. Now I'm gonna be looking at you with the craziest side eye, like.
Lisa's like,
That happened
I
to me in
don't like
physical
that.
therapy today. I was like doing my workouts. I'm like lifting the bar, like trying to work my shoulder out. And I look up and this lady is like, and I'm like,
but you wouldn't be mad if it was a delicious looking young lady.
oh.
Yo. Yeah, maybe she looked at you like, oh, she looked good.
Yo,
but anyway, I look back up and she's like,
Nah,
I'm like,
nah, you see?
I'm like this.
So y'all know how I work with the kids, right? So there's this one kid and he has a staring problem. But it's like if you look at him like that, like you make eye contact, he'll look away, but he'll keep going like this.
Since you want to know if you're
And then
looking
you
again.
do that too, huh?
Yeah.
You want to make sure the coast is clear so you can keep looking.
He's like, she looking.
What makes you irritated?
Oh it's out. We done.
No, I was gonna bring up something funny. When
Bro, these bitches act like I irritate them and they actually
She do.
okay, wait, no,
They
She
like
do.
that shit.
I have
She
an
do.
example though. So she's like, which Angie? We just gonna say it's Angie.
So she's you, bro.
Ceci's on bully today.
So she's like, oh, help me find the outfit. So I'm like, okay, bet.
Oh, let me hear it. This
And
is
she's
a
like-
good one. Get your popcorn ready. This one's a heavy
A
one.
doozy.
Then she's like, okay, I want to wear this, right? Long dress.
Just wait, it gets better, bro. It gets
Wait,
better.
is this actually Angie? Because you're like, let's just say it's Angie.
No. I wasn't gonna say it was Angie, but yeah.
She gave it away.
So then
Every
she's
time.
like, oh yes, I'm like, okay, cool. So then she's sending me things. None of them are long dresses. None of them. So I'm like, are you gonna? Oh, she sent me one. My bad. That she's not even gonna wear though.
6
So then-
pictures and only one.
Yeah, one. So then I'm like, okay. So then she sends me other stuff. She sends me like 4 pictures, right? Ice Spice. And Ice Spice every picture. And none.
She's like, this is what I want to look like. Damn, girl, maybe you should hit her up. Ask her if you can borrow it.
Bro, we have to answer.
I love Angie. She don't answer.
We have
Ice
to
Spice,
answer
please
the
answer
picture.
Angie.
I swear,
Alright?
she hasn't messaged you since her birthday last year.
Yo, we had a whole Ice Spice party.
She wanted
Are
you
you
to
kidding
come.
me?
Didn't I say I DM'd
Yes.
Ice Spice for
Please,
my birthday? And I
it's-
was like, please come to my friend's
Can
party.
you find the
Please.
DM so I can put it right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
please.
I'll find it. I literally DM'd her and said, please come to my friend's party. She really likes you, whatever.
She really likes you.
She probably blocked all of us, blocked the podcast. She's like, I don't want to sex with
I
y'all.
need to open that shit.
Alright, what irritates you?
Yeah, that. When you're like,
okay.
I want to
Yeah.
wear this, and then she's sending me stuff that she's not going
Total
to wear that she
opposite.
didn't suggest. And I'm like, okay. But then it's all like Ice Spice, and then this like short outfits. Short.
So it's not the long
It's not
dress.
long.
It's
Oh,
not the
yeah.
long
Oh, no,
dresses.
I don't know now. Might want to wear.
So people who are indecisive.
I need a stylist. Let's just say that.
But she got one, no, and then I'll suggest something, and I'll be like, oh, wear this, and she's like, nah, I don't know.
Alright.
All right, Angie.
Oh, what
What irritates you? Go
Oh,
ahead,
she
tell
went
us.
already.
Good. When I do shit wrong and I know I'm doing it wrong and they telling me I'm doing it wrong.
So why are you doing it wrong if you know you're doing it
So why
wrong?
don't you fix it?
Because I'm not trying to do it wrong.
No.
What?
What?
I mean, you're not trying to
I'm
do it
not
right?
trying to do it wrong, but they telling me I'm doing wrong, so now I'm getting irritated.
No, you said
Wait.
you're doing it wrong,
I'm doing
and
it
then
wrong,
you're
but I'm
you're doing it
trying
wrong.
to do it right.
Okay. But you're still doing it.
But I'm doing it wrong.
So you don't want anybody to tell you about your
don't tell me
mistake?
about myself, but I already know.
Oh, so
Oh.
you in the wrong friend group, mama. You gotta
Yeah.
go.
Because we be telling you.
That's what irritates me.
Can you take constructive
So
criticism
what-
though?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
criticism and constructive
So is it
criticism
just-
is different.
From all the
First of
asking
all,
me if I can take it.
Do she listen though? Is the real
I
question.
think where she lacks is accountability, not criticism.
No, but she's.
Oh my
Here we
god!
go.
Now we're not even gonna go there because this happens all the time.
No, she's been doing
No,
better.
she
Yeah.
had
When
Angie.
when I'm wrong,
It depends.
She definitely been
depends.
doing
I think-
better.
She really gotta see it though.
No, but
I
the
feel
way
like
she described to
See
me,
it.
it sounded like accountability.
What do we
like
see?
she knows she's doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Then they telling me I'm doing it
but
wrong,
I'm
and I don't
trying
like
to do
it.
right.
yeah.
So basically, is it the approach or is it just being
Yeah, I think
called
it's the
out and
approach.
then feeling the pride of being like, but I'm trying anyway?
It's never the approach. No, you know what it is?
These three are kind of more nice.
It's no, you know what it is? It's when you
Kinda more
give
nice.
no, it's when you give the constructive criticism a billion times and it still doesn't change.
Word.
That's to me that's what it is.
That's why I said, does he
Because
listen? No.
It's a slap. It's like a slap in the
So
face.
I'm not changing. That's cap.
Literally,
No,
for,
no.
for an example, today, how many times have I told Angie to stop showing up late to her nail appointments? How many times? We spoke about this before on the podcast. She showed up late today.
I didn't have an appointment today.
Exactly. Here we go again. She didn't even have an appointment today. So here I am
you
trying to
got
squeeze
an
her in.
appointment?
Trying to squeeze her in and she still was late.
Wait, here's the. Okay, so you tried this because I was gonna say,
Actually.
if she don't have the appointment, how is she late?
Because I agreed to squeeze her in and I made
So
time.
then it made
No,
it
that's what I'm
became
saying.
an appointment.
appointment.
So then it became an appointment. So then it became an appointment.
Exactly.
All right.
A squeeze
I don't
in.
take clients on Thursdays because of podcasts.
Let's get back on track. So, what's
So
the
it's
next?
the approach.
Are we a clean freak or a chaos master? Are you bitches clean or dirty?
Can we be in between?
No.
I'm like, I already started last time, but do you want to start? Adrian?
Nah. Are you on the
could
cleaner
start.
side of things or the messy side?
So when it comes to putting my laundry away,
Yo, laundry?
for me, okay, this is what it is. Like, I really have a lot of clothes and minimal space. So when I go to put my stuff away, it like creates a stress inside my mind. So I tend to avoid it. So I'll do all my laundry and it'll be clean, but I'll have it sitting like in the bag or like in a pile. And I'm just like, ooh, I should probably put that away. But like when it comes down to like clean, like cleaning, being clean, making sure you shower, making sure your space is clean, no dirt, no, like everything is clean. I'm very OCD about that. When I go to somebody's crib and like I take a fork out the drawer and it's dirty, I'm freaking out. I'm never eating at your crib.
So do you base people on their cleanliness or their messiness? Like
Hell
you
yeah.
judge them on that?
Not really like judge and be like, oh, like I'm not gonna be your friend, but I'm definitely gonna be like, okay, I'm not eating here.
So is that a big thing or a small thing?
Big thing. If I go into somebody's crib and I have to question whether like your animal's hair is in my food or if like I'm eating off a clean plate or if your hands are clean, I'm not I have animals, but
feel
you
like
never
that's
have
bound
to
to
question
happen.
if no, bro.
Like animal hair, like just not OD, but like just animal
Like,
hair.
I
Just
have
be
a cat,
flowing.
like, every-
Sometimes her hair will linger
that's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
air.
Every
Like-
once in a while, it is what it is. It happens. But like I've been to some people's houses where like you walk in the kitchen
Hairball?
and that shit is looking crazy. Like I used to live in an apartment with one of my friends, and
Wait, so that's what's gonna be my next question. Do you have a story?
yes. So I lived on my own multiple times throughout my life. I'm back home with my mom right now. But I used to live in an apartment with one of my friends. And we were friends for years. We met through church, whatever. I ended up living with her in an apartment. She had her own bedroom. I had my own bedroom. Full kitchen, full bathroom, everything. Why am I finding spaghetti in the bathroom sink? Why am I finding cherry pits on the floor, in the kitchen sink, in the bathroom sink? Why am I finding piss on the toilet bowl seat? Why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like a bunch of things that are throwing me up because I'm not like that. The most that you'll find is that my clothes need to be put away or I have some things that I don't know where to put them yet and they're in a pile. Like,
Yeah.
but for like the dirtiness of it, that shit drives me.
That's
I may not be the most organized.
There's messy and then dirty.
Yeah.
It can be messy.
I may not be the most organized at all times, but I have a thing like when I am organized, I'm like, I'm not moving a thing. One time I cleaned my room so hard when I was younger and everything was perfect. Somebody came in my room and touched something. I'm like, please put that down right now. I'm like, this took me mad long. Like, don't do it to me. I'm also the type of cleaner that like will be cleaning and find something and be like, oh my god, this is so cute. Let me put it on. So something that should take me 30 minutes takes me like 2 hours, 3 hours. I be cleaning my room all day. I be getting mad anxiety, so I put it off. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Just to me? Okay.
Are you clean or dirty?
No, I think
Messy.
Okay.
I was saying, are you
Dirty, clean, messy.
Which one?
She's really
okay.
dirty.
Nah, I'm definitely more on the clean side, but obviously I can get lazy sometimes. I could be a little messy, but I feel like all of us are like that.
Not
But-
me.
Huh?
I'm clean as fuck,
You don't even like washing dishes.
but I have to because it
Yeah.
bothers me.
So if I tell you pop your trunk,
That's
Oh,
so different. That's so different.
That's a good one.
I'm
But-
talking
but-
about your house.
okay, so then that's what you have to say. Did we
Like-
specify house?
Your trunk is clean.
My trunk is not clean currently right now.
I just have bags in my trunk,
Yeah, me too.
but my house spotless, except for those nasty ass dogs.
And you be there, right? So her
Yeah,
house,
yeah,
you
I
know,
mean-
her house.
No, she
maybe
never
not
been.
this one.
First of
never
all,
been.
She's been to your
Yes, she
apartment.
has.
yes, we all have.
Yeah, in the
Yo,
beginning, in the
pipe
beginning.
down.
Yeah,
Well, you know
yeah,
something that...
Yes, I have. Like 3 times.
Yeah.
Sorry, bitch. You're adding.
No, she's been there.
Yeah, bro. We went one time because we were chilling there.
Yeah.
We was all chilling there. We were supposed to chill there, but I think we were supposed to go to a barbecue or
I'm
something.
supposed to go somewhere.
Then I went another
time
time
ago.
that I was supposed to sleep over, but we ended up not doing that. We ended up doing something else.
I think that time we were supposed to go to the city or some shit like that.
Yeah, but I went to your crib. I seen
was
your
it
snack
clean?
bar. It looked lit.
No, your house is clean.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Your house is
clean.
clean. So
And
it's
the other
like-
house was
All of
clean.
it, yeah.
You know something else?
It's just
that-
the dogs.
I said messy. I said we can all be a little messy.
No,
Yeah, we
I
can.
have
So
no
you
opinion,
never
sorry.
messy. You never
You
leave a
just-
dish in the sink that night and wash
you-
it the next day.
It's not messy.
The dogs aren't messy.
That's being a little messy. That's just being a little like,
They're her
oh, I'm
dogs.
tired. I don't feel like
Now
doing
it's
that. I'm
not
gonna leave
her
it for
dog.
tomorrow. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah.
You know something else that keeps
But-
me out when I go to people's houses is like if I sleep there and you give me a blanket or a sheet that smells. Like I'm laying
your pillow stinks, bro.
Bro, I'm laying my face on that. Why the fuck does the blanket smell? Are you bugging
You ever
out?
smelled a pillow that smelled like slobber?
Do you ever smell a pillow that smells like dirt, bro?
Dirt.
Yeah, I have. Like,
I have
like that.
Ass, maybe? I don't know about dirt.
Bro,
Ass.
one time I
I
went
hate
to
saliva.
one time I went to this Airbnb and obviously Airbnb
Oh, no.
like it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh.
But like I had to like sleep on the couch, so I put my face on the pillow. Bro, that pillow smelled like straight dirt. Like I don't know how else to explain it. You know when something's outside for a really long time, or like
Smells
as
like
a
dog,
kid you come
wet.
inside and like you used to take those clothes off, it just smells like oh god, it just smelled like straight dirt. Fabric hasn't been cleaned since they got it. Like that shit since it was created. Let me say that, because that shit I hate that.
So
Now I'm
you
gonna
were
wake
the
up with a
clean
pimple.
side?
Yeah, so I'm definitely one to clean. Like I'll cook and I usually like wash dishes as I'm cooking because I don't like for the
Facts.
dishes
I
to
do that
pile
too.
up.
I do that all the time.
And then like at the end of when I'm eating, I'll just like put the plate in the sink, whatever, wash it the next day. Like, but I try to keep up with it because I don't like to see dishes pile up. Like it literally gives me anxiety. Like when the kitchen like looks crazy, like I have to like try and keep it organized. But also I want to bring up a little story because obviously like I do makeup and sometimes I'll do house calls. A lot of times I'll do house calls. So I don't know like what it is, but like people nowadays, their house just looks crazy. And I've been to some people's houses where it's just like cluttered as hell.
You ever see somebody post and they're like
Bro.
posting in their houses?
Bro.
I don't
messy,
know how
like-
people do that because my background gotta be clean and clear as hell.
Or like a cooking
If I see
video.
a sock in the corner, I'm like, gotta start it over. Get that sock out. Like,
I had a
but-
sock on my story today.
I did the same thing. I posted Mateo walking, and there was a bottle of spray in the corner. I took that out. I put him back, and I said, "Let's walk again."
Restart.
Take 2.
Bro, yeah. So yes, I went to this lady's house, and obviously I have like my kit and stuff. She had mad shit everywhere, and I'm just like, and it's crazy because that's like a common thing I be seeing in people's houses when I visit. They're like my mom or like even a little younger sometimes, and their house just looks wild, crazy. Like, and I'm not talking about like you could be cluttered and have like a lot of things and have like nowhere to put it, but like it just looks dirty. Like it just looks like you don't be cleaning
Like
your
when the
counters
lights go
right.
off,
Like you don't be
roaches.
wiping things down. Like you don't like
deep in the cabinet.
you cook and there's just grease and shit on everything, or like I'm sitting in the corner like okay.
And it's different, like if you just cook that day, but like there's like you could tell when the
No,
oil
you
is
could
like
tell when that
caked
shit
on
been,
there.
been
like,
months, years. Like anyway, so I saw a roach, and I'm like,
I got a good one.
nah, because my kit is open and that shit is on the floor.
Yeah,
so anything,
roaches
if I'm
go
not
in.
paying attention, anything could just crawl in my
Yeah.
bag. So the whole time I'm like this.
what?
On roach watch.
Bro, no,
You're
hurry up and get the
Son.
fuck out of here, bitch.
Nah.
You like, I'm trying to do this shit fast. Like,
Pet fee.
I'm not trying to take
Pet
no
has a
bugs
pet
home,
fee.
no roaches home, because I will be fucking tight if I open my shit and a roach crawl out. Like,
Facts. They populate quick too.
Roaches?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
bro. If one gets away, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
You
Gotta
see a
put
baby one, just know that there's a mother somewhere.
Yeah.
No
And
word.
siblings and uncles and aunts, all of them in between.
You got bombed the house, bro, and they still might live.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
because they've evolved so much.
They've
that
been
some
around
stuff-
for longer than
Yeah, some
And
stuff
some
won't
of
kill
the
'em.
bitches are big.
They
like-
survived the ice age.
bro.
Fucking the rapture, everything.
I'm
the
waiting
shit-
for them shits to go extinct.
The meteors, they survived.
We going extinct before they even go extinct.
Bro, it's crazy though, because it's really, I feel like it's really because they don't need a mate to reproduce.
Yeah, you know, and did you know that they could live
Roaches
without
do
their
not
head for like
need
24 hours?
a mate
What?
to reproduce.
They could live without their head. You could chop that shit off
Yeah.
and they could still run around.
That's why you gotta,
bro.
Forget
yes.
the head. What are you talking
That's
about?
why when you
Oh,
kill that shit, you
that's
have
some
to really
elbow
kill that
grease in
shit, spray with fucking Clorox.
What
like-
do you mean they can reproduce without?
Roaches
Yes,
do
they
not
don't- they
need
don't
a mate to reproduce.
Girl, we lived in the project.
Yeah, like
Yeah, coming
that
from
shit
the
said that
Projects.
shit. Reproduce.
We definitely can't say we never didn't live with roaches
Yeah,
because
facts.
we came from the
Yeah.
Bronx. But yeah, that,
You're bound to have roaches
it's
out
real,
there.
bro.
So that's not a deal breaker for you?
Roaches?
No. He's
Oh.
dirty.
Yeah, if a guy, it depends how dirty you are. Like, if you just like have a pile of clothes and you don't want to wash, it's been in the corner, you haven't washed it, or like your bed ain't made, like, or you kicked your shoes off and it's just in the
Yeah,
corner.
but the
like,
dirty laundry drags it because
I
that
don't
shit
mind
starts
shit
to
like that.
smell. Like,
no, but like I'm just mean like you haven't washed your laundry in a little, but you're gonna get around
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
It's just there. But nah, I don't like real dirty guys. Like if you.
Friends too.
My friends, what you do in your house is your business. To be honest, like I'm not gonna.
No,
We
you're
can still
not
be
being
friends, but I just probably won't go to your house.
No,
That's what I'm
no,
saying.
I'm gonna help you clean up that dirty ass room because that's the type of friend I am.
when I had my surgery, Scar and Sess came over. I was mad embarrassed because
Alright.
I had just did my laundry, and then all of a sudden they're like in my room, like, "Let's do this," and I'm like,
Bro, we knocked that down in like 15 minutes, if that.
God, it's just
It was
something about
quick.
my personal space.
Because it was just messy. She not.
It was
dirty.
just, yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
It
just
was
messy.
literally
It was
just my
all
clothes that needed to be
clean
hung.
laundry. Yeah, it was
And
all clean laundry.
You guys can test. Like, I have mad clothes. Like,
Yeah.
I probably should get rid of some, but
Probably.
I went from a whole house, and now mind you, like when I lived in the whole apartment, like I had a full bedroom closet, another full bedroom closet, and then I had like one of those rack rails because I basically had my winter clothes and my summer clothes on all together. So now what I have to do is like rotate out. I have to put like my winter upstairs, my summer.
Clean girl or dirty butt?
Alright,
A
so
dirty
me
butt.
and Angie, we share our apartment together. So we're pretty good around the apartment and stuff like that. But I will say I have a problem with clothes. I'm definitely agreeing with Nia, bro. I have too many clothes and I have a very like small room. Angie got the nice room in the apartment with the big closet.
First of all, but let me just say something. Alicia got 3 more times clothes than me.
I do.
Ding,
I
ding,
do.
ding, ding.
I do.
So-
And I'm admitting the problem. I'm saying right now, I got a problem.
So
Shopaholic.
bigger room doesn't mean is gonna fix the
but
problem.
it would help.
Yeah.
You know,
Immensely.
I'm just gonna get more clothes.
Yeah.
Exactly, but you know what the problem is because we look good in everything that we own. That's the problem. How are we supposed to get rid of something you look good in?
Nah, I
No,
feel
girl,
like I'll be
that's-
going through my clothes and I'll be like, nah, like I
You just
still
can't
want to
let
wear
it
this
go.
again. Like,
I might
like,
need this.
If I
to-
know,
like,
no,
wear,
because
like, I haven't worn it with this yet. Like, low key.
nah, for me it's like I be looking at clothes and I'm like, nah, I could give it away, but I'm like, damn, if I give it away and I see them, I'm gonna want it back.
Bro,
No.
And I do give away a lot of clothes. Like, bro, I be giving away boxes of clothes when I go through
Boxes,
my clothes,
bro,
like
boxes.
big boxes, and I still got so
Too
many
much
clothes.
you know what pops in my head
I-
every single time I go to throw something out? Why? Because what is she gonna tell me? Either throw it out or I'm thinking about you could just wear this another way differently than how you wore it. She always tells me I have nothing to wear and I'm like, I always tell her I have nothing to wear and then she's like, yes you do, and then she'll pull something out of my closet and be like, wear it like this. I'm like, wait a minute. I never even thought about it like that. I'm like, let me just keep all these clothes. One day Cecil will teach me.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's
I
why I
like
try to
those.
keep my
Yeah.
shit. I try to keep it for that too.
See,
because
but
I'm
no,
like,
but you just enabled the problem.
Damn.
You just,
It's okay.
now she's never getting rid of nothing.
You just gotta put it in a box on the side.
That's why I got mad.
clothes. It's all
in my
Ceci's
room.
fault.
Don't
Moral
be
of the
giving Alicia
story.
ideas now.
Moral of the story is
Alicia.
Ceci's fault, right, Alicia?
I have y'all come through my room and be like,
Yeah.
all right, so tell me what I can
What I
do
can
again better, and then I'll get rid of the rest. Nah, I literally got mad clothes with like tags on it still that I haven't worn yet, but I'm like holding out. I'm like, nah,
Real
I'm not gonna get
shopaholic.
rid of it because I haven't even got to wear it yet.
The tags
Like,
are dragged. I've definitely
Yeah,
worn all
tags
my
is
clothes.
crazy. I need to wear my
I still
clothes
got, definitely
right
got
away.
the tags on it.
Nah.
But I also be waiting for the right opportunity to wear my shit with the tags on it.
Nah,
'cause, you
the
know,
right
you know it's
opportunity
fresh,
is
like,
every day.
I need
Tomorrow.
that.
I'm about
Nah.
to be fresh
First
today.
shopping, wear my new
Yo,
outfit.
I wear it same day. I buy sneakers, wear them same day. Fuck
I
out
have
of
a
here.
question.
Nah, bro.
Who the fuck is Gia?
I am Gia. That's my.
I'm not Gia.
That's my.
Not me.
No, Andrew just has like a bad juju that be following her.
What? Why?
What happened to your I am Gia set?
Wait,
What happened to I am Gia set?
What happened to the last set that you was wearing at Hibachi?
My
Your
doll
dog?
was gonna eat y'all up. My doll.
What
Your
dog?
dog ate
Dog?
your Gia set?
Wait, what happened to your Gia set? Who's
Remember,
dog?
we was
Who's
talking about this
poking
the other day.
you?
What dog?
The burn?
Yeah. Oh.
These bitches are doing brujeria.
Oh.
Nanya, she burned
she
the whole
dropped
in
the
the I am Gia set in the
blunt.
pants. Brand new, wasn't it? The first time you wore it.
Let's not continue.
It was the
that.
first
Let's not
Word, right?
continue the witch narrative, please.
Yeah. First time she
Next
wore it,
witch,
she
I'm
burned
a-
a hole in her I am Gia set. First time she
Two
wore it.
holes.
Right here.
Aw, I know you was tight.
Yeah, that shit's expensive.
So
Yeah.
again, nobody
I
just
wouldn't
answered
know.
the question of who is Gia.
Well, I found out
I don't
who
know,
Ruth
but
Chris
she's that
was.
bitch.
Wait, is that like a deal breaker for you? Or
Oh, so with other people, honestly, like if I'm uncomfortable to the point where like I feel like I'm itching, like when I am in dirty environments, or like I feel like I'll be like, I don't know, like I don't know if I feel like uncomfortable, or if I
If you
feel
sit
like,
down and get the heaves from
It
the
is-
environment,
and I also feel like if you're not the type of person to try and clean up before you have guests, that's
Oh,
the deal
yeah.
breaker for me. Because if you know
Sit
your
in my
house is
filth.
dirty and you know I'm coming over, why can't you just like clean up a
Pick up.
little?
at least Windex is
A
spot
little,
I'm gonna
like,
sit.
The plate that's been on the
Clear out
table
one
for
spot.
probably hours, you can't have just slid the stuff in the garbage, put the thing in the sink. Like, it's just like when you have no intention of like actually like even cleaning up, like I don't want to be
Have y'all
around
ever
you.
been to somebody's house that puts a full plate of food in the sink, or at least has the
Yo,
food
no.
Yes,
on
when they put the
plate?
Wait, they put that shit in the fridge so they don't have to wash the plate. You ever seen that?
Bro.
Oh, there's still a little left there and just put it in the
Okay,
fridge
wait,
so I don't
wait,
have to throw out.
I've
So I'm
definitely-
like,
Naya said,
I've
wait.
definitely done it
I've
because
done it before.
no, I've definitely done that. I've
Oh, put it in
literally
the
just did
microwave?
it this past weekend because my mom cooked and I ate it, but there was still mad food on the plate. I'm like, I'm just gonna eat this later, right in the fridge with some tinfoil.
Never ate it later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but I
then they
made
never
it
get
today.
around to eating it. That
should've
shit
made it
stayed there
last
for
night.
days.
I ate it today.
Salmonella.
I was just gonna say men do that.
Salmonella.
Yes,
Men
men
do
do that.
But the full plate of like the food in the sink is crazy.
oh, the beans? Oh no.
What happened to the beans?
What's the bean story?
No, so
I was like whispering about beans.
okay, so I made beans one time, right? And I had forgot the beans was in the pot, right? So they stood on the top of the stove.
With the
It
pot.
was off. Obviously, the stove's off, but they stood on top of the pot. So I forgot that I didn't put them in the fridge. So days go by because the pot has a top on it, so I can't see what's in there, and then it's like pushed towards the back.
And we also
so,
barely be home.
yeah.
also.
So those days, like I wasn't really cooking or nothing, so it was there for days. I'm thinking the pie is empty, bro. There for days. Then I'm like making something. I'm like, and I had to kind of like look over like this because I'm like, why I see like standing there, bro? That shit turned to, I don't know. It was about to start growing shit. So you could just imagine the smell. I didn't even want to open it because of the smell. So I was like, oh my God, no, I can't open it. So then I put it off like 2 more days. A couple more days because I was so scared.
Shorty didn't want to touch it, and I'm begging
so
Angie. I'm like, get rid of
I
the
was just
beans.
so scared of what the fuck was in there and how it was gonna smell. So I'm like, I'm gonna put it on the balcony. So I just put it on the balcony and I left it open and I ran back inside and I left it out there for like 5 more days.
The squirrels
I'm
got
like, Angie, the pot is outside.
Like, like that. So
no,
then
they
it
eat
rained.
anything. I'm telling
It rained
you.
and everything. I'm like, yes, getting clean by the nature. So I'm like, I won't smell nothing now when I go to get it from outside, and that's exactly what happened. I didn't have to smell it. Nature washed it away, and then I washed it after that.
Okay.
Okay,
Angie and
so it did work.
Master.
Okay.
Angie and Alicia are clean, but the scariest moment I've ever had at their house
Oh.
was when I came over
Clark that
and Alicia left the Wendy's drink out on the.
Bro, that shit was there for years.
She left the Wendy's drink out on the balcony, and I came over.
Oh my God!
I'm over here like, is that drink still there?
Bro,
It started fermenting in the bottom.
no, because just like the beans, first of all, left that outside by accident, right? And then, you know, I go about my days. I'm chilling. I really don't go on my balcony.
I'm like, what is this?
and I barely be home. And then when I go outside to go check on it, I'm like, oh my God, yo, just like the beans, it was bad. And I went right back inside.
Wait, what
You
kind of
turned
drink-
that ass
what
back
kind of
in.
drink was in there?
And I was hoping the wind would take it one day.
It was
No,
a smoothie.
I think
yes,
it
it
was
was a
strawberry
tropical
lemonade or
smoothie.
something.
It was a tropical smoothie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a
Yeah, it had to be a smoothie for it to like
I'm
smell
pretty
But
sure
bad.
it was
it was a
from
smoothie.
Wendy's, wasn't it?
No,
it was
tropical
tropical
smoothie.
It was a Wendy's cup.
No,
It was a see-through cup.
Yeah,
Yes, it
clear.
was.
It was clear.
That's
Girl,
what
oh,
it
maybe
no,
tropical
no,
smoothies
no.
another time.
It happened more than once.
No. I have clear cups from Starbucks though.
Oh, so
No, it was a
big
Wendy's.
one.
No, it was
Yeah.
a Wendy's cup, bro. I remember. I literally
Okay.
remember because I was like, "What is happening? Do you just want me to throw it out or no? Like,
that shit over.
like, do you want me to spill it?"
Bro, I prayed that the wind would just take it one day, and the wind, that shit
It
was
didn't
strong
do
as
it.
shit.
That's just a strong right there on the ledge.
She said, "I'm not
I
letting
didn't want to
up."
let go.
Not
I'm
letting
gonna
up.
I wasn't
remind
trying to
you
touch
today.
it. I didn't want to be the one to push it off the edge, but
Ceci, are you clean or dirty?
I'm clean. When I was at my mom's house, I was very messy. I didn't really care about my room. It was also the size of a closet. But ever since I moved, there's not a day. Okay, maybe I've lived with my sister for almost 2 years now, right? Or a year and a half?
No, like a year and a half. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, because I made
Yeah,
a
year
year,
and a half.
yeah, a
November
year and a
you moved,
half.
right?
No,
No,
I
it
moved
was
in
like-
August
It was like August, yeah.
of last year. Okay, so but I maybe a handful of times my room was messy, bro. I vacuum my room every other day.
Her room is never dirty.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
spotless.
Dirty
Like,
for Ceci is like
bro. I have
her clothes from getting ready, and then
Yeah.
she comes home and she's like,
bro, cause I pay for my room. Yeah, that's just gonna be clean when I get back home.
all of us are pretty clean.
Yeah.
I think we just have like some messy moments with us, everybody.
Well, at my mom's house, I was very messy. My shit was. I mean, there was clothes
I think
everywhere.
that's what
Could
happens
barely
with,
see the
where
floor.
you used to live, you be
Mhm.
messy, and then when you move out, it's like, okay, I'm keeping my shit
Facts.
clean.
It has to be. But yeah, I'm a pretty like when I cook, I wash the dishes right away.
Is that a deal breaker?
What?
Like being dirty?
No, because you could teach somebody to be clean.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
like if it's like bad,
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to fuck with you. But if
You
it's
shouldn't
like
have to teach somebody how to
manageable,
be clean though.
well, yeah. But some people, I mean, you could also be depressed.
That's
you know, there
different.
could be underlying issues to it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think it's a deal breaker. I mean, I got a story. In high school, I had a boyfriend, and we were at his aunt's house, I think, and like we were able to cut school all the time. So we'll just cut school. We'll go to his aunt's house, and we were talking. And we're watching TV on the bed, and I was looking at him, but like, I don't know, you ever look at somebody and like sometimes they do something weird where you're like, what's going on? Like they just do a weird thing, and then you're looking at them, and then you're looking around. So he did something weird. He did like a weird movement, and I looked down, and then all I see is like a roach, just like he's trying to like make sure he gets the roach, but I already seen it. It was too late.
How would you guys handle
I
a
feel
situation?
bad. I feel like
That's why I said I didn't say nothing.
I would feel, I wouldn't say nothing.
I was just like,
how would you
like,
handle a
anyways,
situation?
I wouldn't say
if you saw a roach in somebody's crib and they knew
unless
you saw
they
it.
saw me see it.
Yeah,
if
then
they
I
saw
would-
you, if they did, I'm just gonna be like,
It's
it's
okay.
fine. Like,
Yeah,
don't.
facts.
Yeah, but you
like,
said that's his aunt's crib.
Yeah, it's his aunt's
Yeah.
crib.
So it wasn't even his crib.
It
And you
wasn't
guys
his
were
crib.
young too,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
not
But he
like,
still felt bad enough to like try to.
Yeah.
Bro, he was like this. Yo, he was like this. Like we were like this, and he was like, I'm like,
Like, he tried to get it with his hands.
yo, yeah, no, that's how nervous he got. Like,
He said, "Damn it, Auntie, you're gonna ruin this one for me."
No.
Yo, facts.
Grabbing it with his hands, that's real. Nah, he's
he
real
was.
good out here.
He really wanted you.
He really liked you. Thank you. Shout out to that man for saving my girl
No,
from the
no.
tragedy of roaches.
no, then he cheated. Then he cheated after.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Then he cheated after. Actually, that's a really good story, but that's for
Now
another
say his name
episode.
for that.
You are the roach.
It's another episode. But there was actually one time, I think it was in middle school. I felt so bad. There was this girl on my bus, and she just had like, she was sitting like that way, but then there was the middle aisle, and she had a roach crawl up her like book bag strap. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
No.
And then I wasn't gonna say nothing in the middle of the school bus, so I just folded my hands and looked straight.
No.
I would have been watching that roach.
You guys know
It could go anywhere after that.
you guys know what spider crickets are?
Yes.
That is
Yes.
scary.
Wait. So my best
We
friend.
had one, remember? At my.
Wait.
Bro,
Yes.
yes,
You were too?
that shit was wild. Me and Angie screaming, and Nia's like, guys, calm down. It's just a little cricket. I'm gonna get it. And me and Angie,
Okay,
we're
let's
on
be
top
real
of
here.
shit.
Let's be real here. If there ever is like a bug or something, I'm probably the one
No,
to
remember
kill it.
I
Even though I
opened
don't
the bag
want
and
to.
it jumped
sure.
out?
Bro.
That shit was wild.
Yes, that should jump.
So my best friend came to visit me one time when I lived in my apartment. I came upstairs and there was a spider cricket, but I see it crawling up her. So I already know that she don't fuck with bugs. Like, I'm telling you, she don't fuck with bugs. So I'm like this. Now I look at my girlfriend at the time and I'm like, I'm looking at my friend, all of a sudden I'm like, hey. I'm like, that shit is crawling up. She's like, what, bitch? You ever see one of those like videos where all the friends like jump at one time? Like we all like ricocheted off the couch like yo, no, we don't know where the bug went.
You're clean up, dirty girl.
I want to say I'm in between. Because every day I clean.
Blame the kids.
Every day I clean. Every day I wash dishes. Every day I clean the stove. Every day I clean the cabinet.
You have a
because of
very
the
high capacity
oil.
household though. Like it's always doing something.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Every day I do it, but every day it gets messy. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's in between because I'm very like, with my kitchen, I'm very organized. The one thing that like irks me is like the way I pile my stuff, put my pans away because it's a technique. It works. It's designed to fit everything perfectly.
one time we went in the cabinet and she's like, I didn't put these away. I'm like, oh damn girl, this should
No,
reorganize.
but now I can't even like blame anybody else because now it's Mateo. It's Mateo opening up all my cabinets, taking out all my stuff, and every day I'm reorganizing, re-putting everything back. And like every day there's toys on the floor, but I can't even have that either because of our adopted son, Tony, loves to eat up all the toys. So I'm like constantly like making sure all the toys. So every day I sweep. Every day I don't mop every day. You know what you remind me of?
SpongeBob in the filing cabinets. That's what you remind me
What's
of.
my name? What's my name?
Making sure all the toys. So every day. Every day I sweep. Every day I sweep. Every day I sweep. Every day I don't mop every day.
You know what you remind me of? SpongeBob in the filing cabinets. Okay,
probably didn't watch that episode.
Yeah, when he forgot his name and he went inside his brain and they're all looking through the filing cabinets.
With the filing cabinets, and they was all
they're
looking
like,
through the files
what's
for
my
like
name?
his name.
I just have like, and I don't know what it is. Like, I guess that thing with your clothes too. Our clothes, it's like very overwhelming because I have like this structure. So I know I have to finish the cabinets in the kitchen. I know I have to finish organizing this. So
at some point, it's like, oh my god, it's like,
yeah, it's a little overwhelming. And so then I'm like, okay, let me leave off, this, that, and the third. And again, with the deal breaking thing, I think like, I guess I can only speak about me and Johnny because we've been together for 11 years, but he was never dirty. But coming from a Colombian household where their mom does everything for them, it was not me having to teach him because he knew how to do these things. It's just him implementing it. Like us having to work together. And so eventually, like, at first he didn't feel like he needed to, and his mom was already like telling me like, oh, you're the girlfriend, so now it's your responsibility to do his laundry and clean his room. And I was like, no, I'm the girlfriend, I'm not his wife.
Hell?
That's literally what I said. I said, I'm not his girlfriend. I mean, I'm his girlfriend, I'm not his wife. And then she was like, no, but that's what you're supposed to. No.
Even as a wife, I'm not cleaning your room.
So when we had Mia and we were like living in our little cottage,
I will clean my room. But if you make the mess,
but if you're married to them, it's your room.
It's your room.
I am not cleaning up after somebody every single time.
So you're dirty.
So like
they can clean it.
But whatever dynamic works for you, right? Yeah. Because I'll cook and Johnny washes dishes.
That's different,
right?
Yeah.
I want you to cook and wash the dishes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be the equal. Like, if you're gonna be cleaning something, you got. Like, I'm not your servant.
You have to set the boundary. Like, you gotta do this. I'm doing this.
But there are those wives that do everything for their man,
also,
right?
We are also like a half and half couple.
Yeah.
I know some people might not agree with that, but like, we both work, we both do house duties. If he has to do laundry, he'll do laundry. If he has to fold, he'll fold, sweep, mop. Like, there's nothing Johnny cannot do.
Yeah.
And if I need him to do it, he'll do it. And that's where, like, I like that dynamic. And that works for us. So
if I can't do it, you know.
Yeah, and even if you can't give your 50 one day, you can only give like 20, you're exhausted. That's when you rely on your partner to give the 80. Like, I think you just should be able to lean on whoever you're with.
I feel like those unrealistic expectations, like, sometimes you'll see it like in the movies, I guess, like when the wife becomes unhappy with the husband, like, it's because she's doing everything around the house. But there are really some couples like that where, like, she'll come home, she'll cook, she'll clean, she'll put the kids to bed, she'll do this, she'll do that, and the husband's just sitting there watching TV on the couch, like, what's going on there?
On TikTok, don't they call it like a married woman? What is it? A married single woman, like a woman that's married to a husband, but she does everything.
Oh,
that's
a
like
married single woman. Oh,
yeah, like a married single mother or something like that. And like along the lines of that, and it's just like for some people that works.
It's like you're taking care of another kid.
Yeah,
a whole other kid.
Absolutely. And so, like, one thing though that we do, like, I do a lot that probably pisses him off, and he does that. I'm just like, why do I have to do this? Like, he really enjoys when I make his plate. I think that's so, like, in the beginning, I'm like, why can't you just make your plate?
It's a different type of taste now.
But that's what he says, and I'm like, why can't you just do it? And then he's just like, no, but like when you make it, it's made with love. And then like when
that shit made way
I leave, yeah, it is. He's like, I can feel the love. He's like, I can feel the love. But then we eat. And I'm the type to leave my plate on the table so that he'll pick my plate up. And
okay. That's good. As long as it's medium.
That's the little balance that we have.
Nice.
So, but yeah, I mean, I guess I'm in the middle. I don't know. You guys been to my house before? What is your opinion?
Yeah, I think it's clean. Yeah, I think it's clean for
what you be having to do, like take care of your
It's
kids,
clean,
cook,
but you
have your little business, do this, that. Like it's clean.
Out of all of us,
Like,
Scar's house is lived in for real. Like,
That's what
and
I'm
not
saying.
only just by her and her family, but literally all of us, all the friends that come over.
Every
Like,
2 dogs.
it's you ever see
It's
Full
clean
House?
for mad people that be there.
You ever see Full House? How they always have everybody there. Like
Yeah,
that's literally
but their
what Scar's
house
house
is
is.
like-
Scar's house is our full house.
And best believe if it's a mess and I know people are coming, I'm grabbing all that shit. I'm starting to
See?
clean.
You
I'm
see
doing
that?
everything.
At this point, we should all start contributing to the mortgage. 'Cause
We're gonna have chores. All of us gonna. Alicia, come over to say for dishes.
Somebody take one of my bathroom days, please.
Oh yeah, Ceci has bathroom duties every 2 weeks. And
I
you know,
clean both.
every 2
bathrooms.
weeks is crazy that she's even making a face about it.
So you want to clean it for me?
Yes.
I help with the downstairs because that's the bathroom everybody comes through and uses all the time. But Mateo, that little kid is walking around.
Is he clogging the toilets yet?
No, he's not clogging the toilet. He want to be in the
Nowhere
toilet.
near
He's like,
Did
what's
he
in
or did
here? And I'm just like,
Did Mia do that?
Why do kids have this obsession with water?
yeah,
Like, they
why
want to
you gotta
play
have
with
a
it. They
water
want
table.
to
Mateo
run
has
the
an obsession.
water
The
from
faucet
that
like
long,
this in
put
the
their
bath.
toys in there, dunk the toys in the water, like
Or the spoon?
make tea with like
the toilet water.
yes,
Make tea with the
that's
toilet.
what's mad
Have
funny.
a teapot in the bath.
Why do you have this obsession with water?
Yeah.
And that's so funny.
It'd be
'cause
fun. It'd be
Ceci
hella
got
fun though.
Mateo a water
When you're a kid.
table, and he loves that thing.
Yeah, I got Mateo a water table because kids just, bro. I used to
yo,
work
I
at
don't
a daycare and I used to be in like the 2-3-year-old room and the fucking water table they go fucking it's a showstopper. They go crazy. Water. And they're there for like 2 hours just straight or the sand table too.
So now we gotta ask you: are you clean
Or dirty.
No, she said she was clean.
I'm clean.
Yeah, she did.
She is clean.
But I got a dirty story though.
No.
I used to clean houses
Ew.
and I cleaned this like sorry, Naya, white lady. Cleaned this white lady's house. She had mad money. And she had like 2 sons and I was cleaning her son's closet and I found like an item. I don't know what it was, but it had a condom on it. And it was like
This was in the son's room?
Oh,
it
he
was
was
in the
Oh,
son's
baby, your
room.
son
he was
is
putting
gay.
that in his butt.
He's gay. He's
Yes.
gay.
Yes.
He's gay.
And it had stuff on it. Like it was like
First of all, Angie was probably like this.
Yeah, she was probably touching
I
it,
did.
like what is scraping it. What's that?
Yo, she was probably like, what is
She definitely did do that.
no, I was just like
No.
what the fuck? And then no, after that I was done cleaning houses. It was nasty. I
Not
couldn't
her
break
finding
that.
the butt plug.
Yeah. But that
I hope you came out the closet and I hope you're living happily.
he
I was about to say,
young.
how old was he?
He was like probably like 8th grade.
He was experimenting. I'm not gonna lie.
You found the
I've been
experiment.
petitioning these past couple weeks.
And you've been seeing dildos?
I've been seeing some nasty ass houses, and they be inviting me in.
Oh, no.
So I like walk in, and I scope, and there was this one house. It was Salvadorian people, and I come in. It looks clean, and as soon as I walk in, they got a big ass cage with a rooster walking around in the kitchen and living room, just having a dolly all day.
Oh, that was their pet.
Yeah, that was
No, they're
their pet.
preparing to eat that motherfucker.
No,
I
but
put voodoo on it.
They're caressing it
I
up,
think we know who the
giving
witch
it
is here.
this voodoo. Her doll. I don't. First of all, don't have her doll.
Who don't have my doll?
Me.
I got my doll.
Oh shit, you got it.
I got my doll. She's gonna
But
eat
no,
you.
but there was this one house I went to
going on?
this week, and they were like older people, so you know, obviously it's a little harder for them to manage. But the walls were yellow. They had, you know, I
The
get
paint?
it. Yes, I get like sometimes you know people can't afford curtains, so they put the bed.
The bed
A
sheet.
sheet.
The
They
bed
put a
sheet,
sheet.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I seen that mad times.
But just like bed sheet all over, like they had a lot of windows and it was just a lot of bed sheets. So I was just like, and then they had a couch, like not upside down, but like on the floor, like
On its back?
on its back.
Like the legs was up.
Yeah, and then it was like a barrier to like mad dirty stuff in the corner, and then the smell. I was just like, It was so nice to meet you guys.
And she let you in?
No, they let me in.
Bro,
There were
I don't
two
know how
older
people be having no shame.
Wait,
And
so
then
no shame.
picture
No shame
frames,
in
not
their
even
game.
on the wall. They were hanging from the from the staircase with a wire. Like picture frames. So I'm just trying to make sense of it. I'm like, maybe they don't.
Maybe
wanna,
there
like,
was
make
one of those like
holes.
cheapskates, you know, those people that just don't spend money on nothing and they just make use of whatever they have.
But as soon as I left, I got the signatures from both like older people. So I'm thinking, and they're taking care of younger kids. So I'm thinking, okay, like these are not their kids. So I'm leaving. I'm pulling up to Lulu, and I see like their kids come in, nice ass car, dressed mad nice. Not them living in that house.
But the kids live there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ain't no way.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
that's-
Like, how you
that's
got a nice
what I
car and your
can't-
parents
Yeah,
live
why are
in
you letting your
nasty?
parents live like that?
and you don't clean up like
Why
if that's your
you-
parents' house where you grew up, like you should
And
be
they're
able to
taking
keep
care of
up.
your kids while you're at work.
Also, if you're
Oh,
making
no.
money, shame on you because there's no reason why you should be making money and not taking care of your
Like,
parents.
buy
You can hire me.
a house cleaner.
Carpet, $1,000.
dirty, dark,
No.
dark. I was just
You
like,
said the walls were yellow. Did they
Yellow.
smoke? Cause
no, they didn't look like they smoked. It
there
just-
be
it didn't
houses-
smell like
yeah.
smoke. It just smelled like dirty.
One
Was
time-
the house, did it look old, like old school?
Yeah, it did
Or,
look
like
a little.
outdated?
It looked a little outdated. Like it was. I wouldn't even say the Bronx because even the Bronx be looking a little.
Girl, even
better.
my grandmother's walls is not yellow.
Yeah.
But
It's a
I've
project
been at your
apartment.
grandma's house. And
Yeah.
your grandma's house is clean.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she got her couch, she got her setup.
Yeah,
like,
she just got
it's
her
a
little, she
big-ass
just got her little
apartment.
knickknacks and stuff.
Yeah,
but
she likes to
Yeah,
keep
no.
knickknacks.
yeah.
Apartments in
But
the
she
Bronx are
always
small,
cleans,
but-
bro. She has this
Exactly.
like contraption that she uses because like it's hard for her to get down.
She's mad funny.
Bro, she made a contraption. She wasn't gonna let it be dirty. Bro, made a contraption so that she could get into the corners and
Yeah.
stuff and reach.
That's what we're gonna do when we get up to that age.
Wait, there was this. I
I
did want to say this one quick ass story. So I was going in the house to do an inspection. I go inside houses. I go in the basement. I'm going in the basement. I feel mad stuff under my shoe,
No.
like mad stuff.
No.
And then the
No.
guy that's showing me where to go is pitch black dark. So obviously I'm not looking down. I'm just looking with my flashlight up, walking straight. Bro, cat shit. A whole layer. I'm talking a layer like this, bro. And the kid, bro. Cause I finally looked down as I'm at the
You didn't
meter.
smell
I
it?
looked down. No, bro, it was rock solid. It felt like
It's been there for
pebbles,
a
bro.
minute.
The guy that showed me downstairs was in socks. I looked down, my guy's in socks, and he's like, "Oh my god, I didn't know this was here. This is my mom's house."
Right.
And I'm like, "Nah, it's ridiculous."
Wait. It's my
Oh my
mom's
god!
house.
I didn't
Oh my
know
God.
it was my mom's house.
Yo, I was
So
like,
crazy.
nah, he really had to not know because he really went in down there with no socks, like with socks.
You were.
Yeah, he used to that.
He's like this with the cat shit with the
Wait,
sock.
was the upstairs clean? The upstairs?
No, it just smelled like mad cat, like like
No.
mad cat.
No, absolutely
So they
not.
don't clean that.
But yeah, no,
I
it was
used to
bad.
Because you got cat. Your house
Yeah, I
smell
have
like
a cat,
You
yeah.
got cat.
I
You
used
got
to,
cat.
I
You
used
got
to
cat.
walk door to
You
door.
got pussy.
Stop.
So, ladies, bathroom patrol. How do you use the bathroom when you go to a public bathroom?
Okay.
Don't lie.
I
I've
put
been with you.
okay. I put toilet paper on the seat majority of the time. I squat majority of the time. If I'm very very drunk,
Put a cap.
I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm sitting on that toilet and I'm gonna wash my ass when I get home. It just is what it is. I've done it before. I've done it.
I've done that when I'm drunk too.
I've done
I'm
it.
not gonna lie.
After a long day, I'm already dirty. Like and not if the toilet seat looks crazy. That's fucked
No,
up.
yeah, no.
But like if I'm fucked up and I'm gonna fall over, bitch, I'm sitting down.
I'm
Girl,
not lying.
do you understand when you're drunk in that stool? You're like,
And I be peeing everywhere.
and then
I be throwing up. I don't be
No,
needing to pee.
I
be
just
throwing
squat.
up.
When
Yeah.
I
I
just
squat.
squat.
I squat and I try to.
I be scared to pee outside, honestly.
It's when I'm really drunk.
I be doing.
I'm gonna take one for all the realistic girls in this world. Everybody sat on a toilet seat at one point or another.
Yeah,
And
no,
that's-
yeah,
at
That's
one
what I'm
point.
That's a
saying.
fact.
No,
I
yeah,
had
But
to
it's not
do
like I do it
really
frequently,
drunk. No,
but like
Yeah, no.
I've had
sometimes
to
that
do
shit
it.
has happened.
I've only
Nah,
done
I'm
it when
not.
I'm real drunk, and I'm not gonna lie. When I did it, the whole time afterwards, I'm like, "What did I catch?"
Yeah. I
I'm
never
on
did
I'm
it
like, I know I
before.
catch something.
I never did it before because I always felt like I was gonna get bumps on my butt.
I mean, for sure. Thank God I don't have any bumps on my butt. It's very smooth for anybody's interested.
When you do the tissue, you gotta do the 1.
Bro, the 3.
1.
I be folding
no,
my
this way.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta go this way, and across.
This is what it should look like.
And then the middle.
No, you
Yeah.
I like when they have
I
the
do
little
everywhere.
thing.
No, I do.
I was gonna say those things piss me off, like the ones they have that are just made for the toilet already. Because first of all, you have to rip out the middle part because you can't just sit on it. If not, your pee's gonna go everywhere out the toilet. So you have to make sure you rip it. It's just annoying.
Nah, bro. And then when you're rushing, you rip the whole thing. I get another one. Now you're like.
First of all, it's mad thin, and if there's water on the seat,
Yeah.
It's like, what? I need another one.
That's
now, if I see,
Are you guys sitting with that thing on it?
No, I put stuff over it.
No.
No. If you put it down, is your intention to sit? Because I still don't sit even if I use that.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'm
I'm gonna just say this: when I go outside and I have to poop, I'm pooping in any public bathroom.
Today,
Everybody knows this about me because
Me
I
too.
always gotta
Today.
poop all day, every day. I
That
don't
shit
care
was-
if I don't care where I'm at. I'm gonna poop.
You could never ask me to make
And I'm
myself
gonna lay out
uncomfortable.
I'm gonna lay out that toilet paper and I'm gonna sit my ass down and I'm gonna take
That was me
my
today.
shiz.
I went.
tell me.
I pooped at that 7-Eleven. Yeah, I did. I asked.
Yo, so on real shit.
Yo, I pooped in Target, Burlington,
Anywhere I gotta go.
TJ Maxx. Yes, I did.
5-star restaurant. That shit
TJ
hits.
Maxx, I've blown
My
that
ass
up.
is hitting that toilet. 5-star. Ruth Chris, where you at? You got a nice bathroom? I'm coming through, baby.
I can't.
If it's
I don't know what it is.
That's what I'm saying. I can't, bro. I
do it.
can't.
Bro,
I
I
can't.
First of all, I'm just
Nah,
still
bro.
stuck when Angie said
It was bubbling.
when you put that thing on and there's water on the toilet, girl, that's not water.
it's pee.
Yeah, facts. I wipe it down, then I put this stuff.
Yeah, but we're not
the toilet
supposed to.
and then the
Nah,
water
nah.
comes up.
Yeah, sometimes it's like spurts up. But I do gotta say something to all the ladies that are watching this, and I'm not sure if you guys do this, but if you do, if you
wild shit.
no, realistically, if you squat and you get your piss on the seat, fucking clean that shit.
I
up.
always
Clean that
wipe it with
shit.
toilet paper. I always do
You're
that.
pissing me
Always,
off.
me
Why
too.
am I going to the women's bathroom? It's more dirty than the men's. I know they got aim issues, but like,
Bro,
You
you
never been in the men's
ever
bathroom?
walked out the bathroom and had the toilet paper on your foot?
yeah.
That's happened to me before.
Yo, my coworker just did that.
Bro,
That's
my
so
first
embarrassing.
dance recital
it is,
ever. My first dance recital ever. I came out on. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before we go on stage.
You
The
went on
whole
stage with the toilet paper?
performance, I'm like this.
Nobody told you.
I had the toilet paper on my shoe. I quit dance. I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Nobody
My
told you.
first-
Is crazy.
My first performance on stage, I'm like this with shitty foot.
Yo,
Was there
happened
shit
to
on
me.
the toilet paper, girl?
No.
No. There's never nothing on the toilet
Yeah, there's
paper
not-
when it's on
yeah,
your
it's
foot.
just wet.
It's
just
just
be plain
embarrassing.
tissue.
Yeah,
Because it
for
happened
sure,
to
that's
me
it.
at Dave and Buster's when I went out with my friends, like a group of friends, mad drunk,
Nobody
drinking,
telling you
having
shit.
fun,
No.
walking around Dave and Buster's playing.
With this shitty foot.
Yeah, with the long toilet paper.
You got me
Like,
thinking this
damn,
shit
nobody
on the
told me
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. When it happened to me, that shit was like this long. It was like 7 squares bitch, behind
Yo,
me.
7 squares was crazy. Could have wiped your ass twice.
Yo,
There was one
and I'm like,
time-
nobody's
Yo, toilet paper is expensive. That shit like $30.
Do you wipe your butt and fold the toilet paper?
Yes.
You mean like wipe and then fold
Fold
and
and
wipe
then
it
wipe.
up?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
the
or
butt.
if
Just
there's
the
enough
butt,
cushion.
though.
Yeah,
First of all, if you got the right toilet paper, because it's the one where you see through it.
Yeah, no.
It's a
If you
one
see
and done.
through, you just gotta.
And let's go over this one time for everybody's, hygiene. You wipe front to back, not back to front, baby. Not
Why
supposed
you
to
gonna
put-
wipe the
Why
back
do
to
I
the
want
front?
caca on my coochie?
I just had a conversation with somebody and they were
But it
like
depends.
joking. They were trying to
I was
cut my
just gonna
ass and
say
they're like,
that.
I bet Naya wipes her ass up to her ass crack. Like,
Yes, she
do you think I
does.
was wiping the shit into my
I come
coochie?
all the way out to my back. What
Yeah,
are you talking about?
I'm cleaning that bitch. The fuck?
The caca is being
Hello.
streaked
And
all the way up there.
Wait, because when you wipe up, you have to take the toilet paper now and go
Wipe down.
And he said, damn, I just shit up my back.
This whole conversation happened. I ain't hear nobody
drag
talk
that
about
shit.
no wiping.
Yo, I was literally about to say
public bathrooms. Public bathrooms do not have wipe.
Okay, public bathrooms, but when I am at home and I'm taking a poop, I'm using that wipe.
And if I don't have
using
wipe,
the
I'm
wipe.
wetting that tissue in the sink.
Hyper about the bath.
I'm using the wipe.
This was your topic.
Wait, and me and Alicia have an oldie funny story. So when y'all ready for that?
I just want to say.
Tell the story.
Go ahead.
I just want to say when I go to the bathroom, right? I don't use the things because I don't like them. They're too thin. I've never done 3. I don't know why I never thought of that.
Layer up.
But for me, like when it was rush, it would just be one squat. I didn't even break the thing. I just peed over it, and the whole thing.
Yeah, that's why you have to break.
Yeah, I don't break it.
One time I tried to poop with that.
No,
That shit stood right on the top.
That's just right there.
One time I had to pee so bad, bro. I ran into the bathroom, wasn't even thinking, sat down right on the toilet cover, started pissing, bro. I'm like,
I've done that
bro.
at nighttime when I woke up in the morning. Yep,
I thought I was like, I had to, like, it was like one of those pees that it was like, if I don't go, it's coming down the leg.
I hate those.
I ran in, took my panties down, sat down. I'm like,
I hate the word
the
panties.
toilet seat was just like flooding with my piss. I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta clean this.
Yes.
I'm interested to hear your story. so.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh my bad.
Oh my god.
we all got cut off.
So one time I was trying to pee. I was at my house. I was peeing. And I was trying to take my clothes off while I was peeing.
Nah.
Tell me you piss like this.
I've done that.
I'd be like, oh shit. And I'm still trying to take my clothes off. That shit is
Shorty's pissing all on the floor.
Nah, bruh.
I will never poop in a public bathroom, and I will never poop after I get out the
I always
pool.
poop outside.
Who uses that pooperoo spray?
That's the worst.
Wait, do y'all stop pooping when people walk in?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
I hold
and my
it.
feet is going up a little too.
Yeah, so they won't know who I am in the store.
If I happen to poop in public because it's literally coming out, I'm not leaving that stool until everybody in that motherfucking public bathroom gets out the bathroom.
Yeah, facts. I don't need
And
to see
then
who
I'm
left
walking
that.
out, and then I'm gonna make pretend like who the fuck pooped?
No, that's why every time I poop and somebody walks in, I push that shit faster.
Yo.
So I can get the fuck out of there so they don't see me and I'm out of there.
Me too.
No, that's disgusting if you flush while you're still on the
Bro,
toilet.
shut up. I move my mouth.
No. Because now there's shit in your asshole and you're moving out the way. Now it's gliding in between the cheeks.
Wait, you're ever chilling in the bathroom and somebody comes in and starts shitting?
Yeah. And then I'm like, yo, they got no shame in their game.
No, they're farting
they
and
do know.
everything. The
They
worst
do
ones
know.
are like the, and you're like,
I know. And I was like, yo, I wish I had that
I
type
really
of
be feeling
confidence.
bad though and sparing their feelings because I'll
Fuck,
stay there
I be
until
shitting
they
everywhere, for real.
why are you
let me not
saying?
embarrass them.
Oh.
I'll be like, let me not embarrass them. Like, until they leave.
Mad quiet, right?
Yeah, or
Like,
I'll be like,
The
You
most
just-
embarrassing.
Like, damn.
God damn. Move, bitch.
The most
Take
embarrassing.
your ass home.
Yeah, I would never.
who the fuck shitting me? Like that.
The most embarrassing for me is like I said, I would never do it unless I have to. And then when I'm there, I'm like holding it in because I got a part
That
really
shit hurts.
really long, right? So it's like
Yes.
you gotta just
Yeah, release. Release, tight.
No,
Release,
you know,
tight.
okay, so this is a hack, life hack. If you ever got a fart in public,
open up your
just
butt.
open up your teeth and it will come out like a. It's just gonna come out. Because why your fart makes a sound? Your fart only makes a sound because your cheeks are together and it's going like this.
Yo.
Where in public are you pulling your cheeks apart? Block me.
Nah, bro.
Y'all ever kiss in public? Like outside, like
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Bro, why?
Oh no, you didn't do it.
If I gotta go, I gotta go. I don't care what it is.
So
I was young. Let's
yeah,
start there.
Alicia was young. I think she was
I was
like.
young.
Okay, girl, you was young.
So we went to Kmart with our mom.
Is this your poopy
right?
story?
Oh yeah, this
This
is
is
young
this is
because
the
Kmart
food
don't
shit.
even
Kmart.
exist.
This is probably what scarred me from using public restrooms. I hate using public restrooms.
She's sorry.
So okay,
triggered.
so we in
This is
Kmart
trauma.
and Alicia has to use the bathroom so bad, right?
No, like
So
I was
mom is
actually
like,
shitting
No,
myself.
so my mom is like,
I
take
had
her to
to
the
go.
bathroom. So I'm like, okay, bro.
What was the age range?
Bro, I was young. I was
know
young.
what?
I was
She was in middle school.
elementary
Was that no?
because we was in the
Sixth
CI
grade?
house, yeah.
Alright.
Fourth,
Yeah.
fourth,
Young.
So how old
Young.
was that? Like
Fourth grade.
like
Like 12.
Mia's
He was like 9.
Mia's-
He was like
Mia's in
10.
fourth, so you were 9.
10.
9.
you was
9, 10.
Like
So
9,
how old
10.
are you?
Okay, so 9, 10. So I was like 17.
Mind
probably.
you.
So
Grown ass woman.
okay, so we in Kmart and she has to poop. So my mom's like, okay, take her to the bathroom. So I'm like, okay. So as we're going to the bathroom, she's like, we got like, hurry up. So I'm like, girl, so we're literally
We're
running
running because we were on the other
and
side of the
this
store.
girl starts shitting herself as
Bro,
we're
yes,
running
yes,
through Kmart.
yes.
It's coming down her leg.
Bro, yes, but then wait,
Thank God you were in Kmart. Gotta change your pants.
here's the kicker, bro. Here's the kicker. We get into the bathroom.
No stall.
Those stalls are X'd off with the damn caution tape. You can't use the stalls.
She had
Bro,
Bro, but it was
shit.
already too late.
yes,
She
I
shit
literally,
herself.
I was exploding. Like,
Bro, her underwears, everything had shit, bro. So we're panicking. I'm like, mom's gonna kick your ass, bro. We're gonna get in trouble, bro.
Just
Yes, she was in the
us,
bathroom.
just
Yes, thank
us.
God nobody came into the bathroom, bro. I was like, Alicia, hurry up, because I don't want to get
bro,
caught.
I got in the
So she
sink
got undressed.
and I shat and said,
take your bro. I said, take your panties
Bro.
off, bitch. We're gonna put them in the sink. Why the sink was clogged?
Yeah, from her shit.
No, bitch.
no, bro,
It was
the whole
clogged
bathroom was
already.
down,
The
I guess,
bathroom was
because
just
the
like-
plumbing was down.
Yo,
So when I shat in
Your
the
plumbing
sink,
was
She's running
down
the
too.
water and we're dumping her panties in the water like this. It's just green water and the water's not going down.
now y'all got shit fingers.
And I'm trying to help this bitch like, oh my god, help me, like, come see here.
And then your mom, she's probably like, la la la.
my mom would have beat our ass even though it wasn't our fault, bro. Like,
Oh my god, okay, you need panties. We gotta get you some panties. We gotta go, bro. It was so bad, bro. I was trying to rinse the
Wait,
sink.
how did we get the
out of here for somebody.
recovery? Like,
Bro, we bought my mom.
yeah, my
bought her
mom
panties.
bought us stuff.
Did she get tight?
Nah, she couldn't get
I
mad.
don't even remember, honestly, that the
She wasn't
traumatizing part was
really
the
that tired. I
bathroom.
think she was laughing too, like,
No, like, it was
She didn't have
bad.
to
It
clean
was
up.
bad.
That's why she was laughing.
bro, there was shit on the sink. Like, I really felt bad for whoever went in there and had to like clean the
Clean
bathroom
it
or
up.
do like a little maintenance
The
check.
plumber.
Bro, I was trying to get out of there so
Plumber was-
fast because I'm like, bro, we look crazy as fucking here. This bitch got shit on her leg.
shitting in the
And then
The
her
plumber
panties,
was
you
like,
know?
how the fuck
I
did
was
this shit
wearing
get in
I
the
was
sink?
wearing those old school capris too. Those damn ones that everybody
so you
had.
know that shit
Bro.
was ringed
With
around
my-
your calf.
Bro, that's
That's
I don't have
traumatizing.
a shit
Nah,
story, but
it
I
was
have.
crazy.
I think were you with me, Sess? Our biological father picked us up.
Oh yeah, you had to shit in the
and
train
I had
station.
and I had to
Pee.
no, I had to pee.
Yeah, I
And
remember
we were
that.
in the subway,
Mhm.
and I kept telling him like, I need to pee. He's like, you could wait. We're on the Q train going to Brooklyn. He's like, we got a couple stops. Bro, I started peeing in the fucking subway train.
stop.
And I'm
No,
walking,
no.
we're walking out with Seth and our biological father, and I'm leaving a whole trail of piss. And then we leave, and the doors close, and everybody looking at us like, you just gonna leave that shit here?
You just gonna leave
I
this
wasn't
piss?
9, I was like 12.
Bro, you know when I just recently told somebody this story, like, we were playing a game and it was like, oh, tell you a poop story, whatever. Bro, I told that story and like, why? My friends were like, nah, you was honestly too old for that.
What? No.
So I was just telling Angie, like, nah, I don't want to
No,
tell
but
that
that's
story
like
because
that can happen.
somebody
to
already
everybody.
told me I was
an
too old for that
emergency
shit, so I
situation,
alright.
like,
Alright, I'm
don't
not
have
gonna
any
lie,
adult
that
people?
recently happened to
No,
me
look.
at this grown ass age.
Oh,
You
wait.
know what? I'm not gonna lie,
To make you
yo.
feel better, I have a story for you too.
Yeah, literally, it probably happened like 4 months ago. I'm not even gonna cap.
whoa,
Not
not
even
so
gonna
much.
cap. It happened like 4 months ago, bro. That shit ain't never happened to me a day in my life, bro. I left work early. My stomach really hurt. I came home.
What'd you eat?
Yes, bro. I had to call everybody, bro, because I couldn't
told me
believe
that.
it, bro. I couldn't
but
believe
this
it.
is more common, cause right.
Bro, I literally went home. I'm like I'm just sitting. I'm sitting right behind the the bathroom is dead ass one step away from me, and like my stomach was hurting, but I was fine. I forgot. I made myself like something to eat. I'm eating, but like the girls know what I'm talking about. Like when you feel like if it's like your period, like and it just feels warm. Like it just like when it comes out, it just feels warm. So that's what it felt like, and I was like, what the fuck? So then I went to the bathroom because it felt like a lot. It was like a lot. It felt like it went. go to the bathroom. Don't poop right here. And then, so I went into the bathroom and I dead ass shitted myself.
You saw your panties and you were like,
Bro.
There's poop on your panties.
Yeah.
No. Is that when you? And then,
bro, it was everywhere. I called Scar. I called Scar like, bro, I need underwear. Mia had to get me fucking shorts I had just bought. Like, I was like, Mia, get me anything, any pants, any. She comes down with shorts. I'm like, good, bro. It was bad. I literally called my friends like, I really just pooped myself at this grown ass age.
This also happened to me a couple months ago. Last year, I want to say. I got sick, and I guess like it was. Okay, so right now I have like some digestive issues that I'm being like tested for, and sometimes like I just get really bad stomach aches and I can't like control it. Like if I need to go to the bathroom, I need to go right in that very moment. And it got to the point where I couldn't tell the difference between if I needed to pass gas or if I needed to poop. So I'm like, fuck it. Like I already went to the bathroom. I'm going in the shower now.
At least you were in the shower.
Why did I go to fart and shit came out? In the shower.
We'll clean itself
Well,
up.
thank God you was in the shower.
Yeah.
Thank God I was in the shower. Had to bleach it after.
You ever in the shower and you got shit?
So when it was going down the drain, did you go like this? Or
No, thank God. Thank God I did not have to do that. I hope y'all can put two and two together so I don't have to get too descriptive. However,
I'm not putting two and two together.
I'll put it later.
Let's move on to the next shitty subject.
Bro, getting
I will say
pants
this.
off with shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You there like this, like it's a fucking bomb.
So, what are the rules for the bathroom?
What you mean, like do's
you
and
have to
don'ts?
sit on
Bathroom
the
etiquette.
You're not sitting on the toilet. You better put
Squat.
toilet paper
Yeah,
down.
like-
Squat or mummify the toilet
Never
seat.
sit on the toilet.
Wait, is this a quiz?
Yes.
Oh, snap.
Learn how to use the bathroom.
Mummify
Can I
the
just say one
seat.
thing though? To all the girls that say they don't poop, be for real.
Be for real.
Yeah, y'all all poop.
Yeah, poop.
I hate
Everybody
girls
got
always
poop.
like, I
Y'all
don't
pooped
do
at
that.
least once.
I don't do that, like girl. Your man,
Or don't
your
poop in
man
front of
know
your
you
man.
do
I
it.
think that's why. Don't fart in front of your man. I think that's wild.
Nah,
Yeah,
I feel like
like-
it. Like at a certain time, you gotta get comfortable. Like
Well,
I'm
yeah.
not.
I'm not
comfortable in the
saying no.
beginning.
Yeah, first link, definitely not farting in front of you.
Okay, but the first time you fart in front of your
But,
partner,
like,
isn't it a little embarrassing?
It is. It
Bro,
is.
I know you be trying to hold it.
No, I'm farting. Of course.
No, if you hold it in, it's
Like,
gonna smell
stomach
later.
pain.
Okay, guys. That was it for this episode. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in.
The big you can't six with us, not the little one.
Yeah.
Tell us any of your crazy stories.
Your biggest ick.
And don't come at me because I pooped myself.
Yeah,
All right,
dirty
I was
boyfriend.
sick.
And definitely don't come at me because I sat on the toilet seat because you probably got warts on your butt.
Let us know if you've ever had to sit on a toilet seat.
Tell us your shitty butt stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shitty,
Maybe.
baby.
Are you a shitty girl or not?
Shitty girl or city girl?
That's a good one.
And that's a wrap.
Are you a shitty girl or not? Or not?
Shitty girl or city girl? Shitty girl or city girl? Shitty girl or city girl?
That's a good one.
That's a wrap.
That's gonna be the title.
And that's a wrap. And that's a wrap.
Are you a shitty girl or not? Or not?
Shitty girl or city girl? Shitty girl or city girl? Shitty girl or city girl?